Hello guys, welcome back. So we have some mail day again, in which our purchase again is from the MTG Ducky. We had this Banketa packs which he was selling for some at a discounted price for each of these Dominaria Remastered booster packs. And also we had some previous hauls from the Preksha ones at boosters. I don't know which of these three what's included here as most of the booster packs, which we are going to explore today as we do this opening. So we already decided to get this bag out of the delivery package, and we're going to start with this one. I think this is one of the Banketa packs that he was selling on for this. If you want to know more of this live sell schedules and other pre-orders, especially for the upcoming March of the Machines, you can just check it out on MTG Ducky for Facebook page and group. And also you can also join his group chat for live updates. So we're going to start this one. It was pretty much delivered this well with the proper seating of these cards. I'm not sure what was my pulls out of this, but so we're just going to separate out all of the rares and some relevant commons and uncommons from each of the packs. So we're going to start with this one. Is again Chain Lightning, nice. We have Trebas Ruin, Sudaikapad, Primakabo, and Worldly Tutor. Oh, this one. So we have also a foil Confiscate. So we have a Worldly Tutor for the borderless version. Very nice art by Richard Kane Ferguson. The uncommons, we not really delve on that one, so we're going to set this one aside. We'll just have some of the relevant cards that we're going to go to sell. Okay, Impulse, Juggernaut, Invoker Logic, Mysteric could be nice, Stamping Steer, and we have a Solkanar, Swamp King for the rare, Renewed Fate for the retro. So, okay, going to the side. Next is this one. So we have a Snap, good card, also Sit Wraith, Elvish Aberration, okay. Remote Isle, Butcher, Life and Death, Turnabout, and Phantom Nishoba for the rare. So more of the bulk rares has been hit. We have really had some chance, but the good thing is that the these packs, some of these packs were pretty much discounted. So what more could we ask? So this is also another part. Going to have this one, the 5 booster packs for Dominaria Remastered. As we know, we have been in the market severely, but the card prices has been pretty much lowered because of the probably the quantity of the cards that is now revolving in the market, in the TCG market, as we say. So Wild Growth could be nice. Skirt Protector, Dagger, Enforcer, Roamer's Cavern, and Wrath of God, nice. I will put this one for our Boros, the boat build deck that has been discussing. We'll have an updated video soon, so stay tuned for that one for this channel. So don't forget to like and subscribe for quick notifications and notifications bell on for updates. So next up, another Wild Growth. Brave Shot could be good. Snap also. Okay, Dragon Engine, Chain Lightning, nice. So we have more stocks about Chain Lightning to our store. Gamekeeper, Cryptic Gateway, and we have a very nice retro and a Gelum Tome foil. So proceeding with this, we have another part, Grape Shots, more Grape Shots, and another Snap. So these are basically combined with Street Rate also for the Dredge decks. Voice of All Red Ha, that will be good. Want to go Shade, classic frame, but not the one that we want. Anyway, let's just go with this one. More booster pack opening. So we have another Street Rate for the commons. Basically, more of the commons here in this set are pretty much usable in various formats. For constructed, of course. And Prospector, Remote Isle. We have some Spite Malice, Visible Vault, and Arcanist Omnipotent for the rare. But we have a Goblin Matron, classic. We also have some good old frame for the basic lands, which we can just adjust later on as we try to sort out our loots for the set. Next, Cabo Primarchs, first play Counterspell, nice. And Twisted, Experiment, Terror could be good. Diana's Shipcater, Poison Skuta, Swords of Plowshares, nice. And a Vexing Sphinx with a classic Counterspell. So we have a restock again. Good choice to restock. The Counterspell you can sell for at least 50 pesos each. So next up, on this pile we have, we get to adjust this one. We have at least 6 booster packs in it. So we're going to show out the first 3. And what will be our loot for this? We have an Aromancer, Experiment, Beast, Light Reflexes, Wild Dogs, Chain Lightning again, nice. Frantic Search could be good, but Storm Entity, Wrath of God again, that is Wrath of God number 2. And we have a Mogwar Marshal for the classic. Okay. Next, Ameba Cleric forward. Okay, Werebear, Voice of All, Ardha again. Arcadis for the rare. Momentary Blink, but have a foil when Drifting Meadow. I think this can have some sort of value because of the EDH people are going mostly with the classic foils. Even for a classic card, would still hit because it is a land and pretty much usable in most EDH decks. To the Billionaires, Emerald Charm, Terror, Lull, we have some Lull again. Integrating Boon, Lightning Reef, Nature's Lore, nice. And we have a Mythic, Gauntlet of Power. Sadly, this has failed in value already. Faded, I mean. So this is our first Mythic from the pile. We have a classic Chain Lightning art. So basically we have playset already from this. As you can see here already, we have 1, 2, 3, 4 already. So nice, very much nice. A good restock to go out for our online store for Coimax MTG. So next, we have some Turncoat Spark Spray, Momentary Blink, Gargoyle, Dragon Engine, Omniscience Factory could be nice, Confiscate, Umbilicus for the rare, and another Mogwar Marshal. But it's not of the classic frame, I'm not sure why it's that. Okay, next we have Nightscape Familiar, Goblin Medics, Warfarm Drake, Ornithopter Squirrel's Nest, Congregate, a Siege Young Commander again for our both Brood deck, but with the classic art, and the Savannah Alliance has already been demoted, so it's common. That's sad, but anyway, that's how the rarity goes. So we have a White Mane Lion, some familiars also. Remote Isle, Mindstone, Duress could be good. Melican could be possible. Call of the Herd, nice. And we have Glory, it's very a classic Glory. I remember back in the day, I was using this with this deck, with the Madness deck. So for the next box, I think we would still have more of the DMR. I think this will be containing Dominaria Remastered cards. And yes, unprepped. So basically here, these are the more of the fat boosters. So I'm going to get this one again. Setting the box aside. So we have some more of our loots. Pretty much a huge pile of loots here for our boosters. Wait, let me just set this one. So we are going to have a huge pile of DMR later on, which I think I will just sort out to have a separate box exclusive for the Dominaria Remastered 7 in case that we'll have some selling afterwards. So proceed. Okay, no good commons. IC Manipulator, Test and Durance, the second mythic. And we have a good hit for the foil, Assault of Falls, not a classic frame but still foil. That's a full rare per se. Okay, next we have this one for the commons, and we have nothing too fancy in the commons. So immediately again, Vexing Sphinx number 2 with a renewed faith for the classic frame and a foil obsessive search. So, okay, pile number 2 for that. So we had a good pile of uncommons here. We're going to hasten this one a bit. Primal Boost, Duress, Venom, Banketa, Fire and Ice, which has become an uncommon already, form of rare. Chocolate Jack, Jester's Cap, and Street Wraith, classic frame. Jester's Cap for the rare. Sadly, it is not legal in some of the recent formats. I'm not sure if it's legal on modern, but I was hoping to play this one for my deck. Colorado Fairies, very nice. Renewed Fate, Primal Boost. Some Icarus Slick, again another Swords to Plowshares, nice. Congregate, Lyra Dawnbringer for another mythic hit. So, but the value wise I think is not really that good now. But we have a Duress, Classic, and Horseshoe Crab for a foil. So the Duress would go there on the another pile for the classic frames are very much nostalgic for that. So we have another box that is 6 booster packs. It's quite addicting since if those packs are sold for quite a very good discount, so because at times won't stop opening with the hopes of hitting the Force of Will or some other good mythics and rares of the set. And so did I pulled Red again, Flash Reaver with Overmaster for the rare. But our foil is another Horseshoe Crab. That's basically two Horseshoe Crab foils. So see this one? So we have another one. Damn, that's very good. That's very good for the common. Anyways, let's just proceed. Impulse could be nice. You can restock it later on. Congregate, Miss Enforcer, Dagger, and Body Snatcher with a High Tide. High Tide I think is still very playable for this one. A good uncommon. And that's about it for that pack. Next, we have a Mage, a Werebear. No more deep analysis. Could be some to play. Goblin Matron also. Oh, a third Source of Plowshares, Squirrel's Nest, and Absorb. So we have basically an Absorb here for a rare. With under Sweet Trait, and I think this one is a good hit here. The Time Stretch Borderless Foil Mythic. It's not the blue card that we want, but we'll still accept that one since it is a mythic. And sadly, it was not the target mythic we want. Anyway, I think we'll still have some value later as we check from the market price. Okay, let's proceed. Before we go to the last pack, it's been quite significantly relevant. So Mindstone, Duress, okay. For the commons, Confiscate, and we have an Entomb. Entomb Borderless with Wild Dogs. So Borderless rare for that one, good hit. And this one, next, we have Counterspell, nice. Pacifism, Action Glow, Mindstone, and Duress again. They're very much on the succeeding Slice and Dice, Terravore, and classic Jester's Cap, classic version of the frame. Then we have a Street Wraith again. So basically we had a good stock of the Street Wraiths in our inventory now. Now that we still haven't yet sold a few of them. So next up, so we have a Snap, Street Wraiths, more Street Wraiths for your disposal. Terror, Elvish Spirit Guide, nice, good hit. Necklace Avant and Shivan Dragon, that's very sad, but don't think we have a Chain Lightning to go with that, with a classic frame. I think that's still worth 100 pesos. Okay, for this one, for our last box. It's going to be composed of one boosters, I think. Yes, the one boosters and more Dominaria goodies. So which way do we post our DMR? Okay, let's proceed. So 4 packs on this. We have some Mama Decoy, okay, a nice Tachoba, a good uncommon. Armored Escape also, another Overmaster, Savannah Lions in a foil, Remote Eye also going with the commons pile, or some foil lands. Lands are very much significant for, especially for ADH players. So we have Counterspell again, nice. Goblin Matron, Doctor won't really have that. So we have a full Archer's Edict and a Kamal. Sadly, this is not the mythic that we want, but since they're putting this one up on this pile, so we have basically have to just accept those cards. So anyway, okay, Pacifism Margaret again, Snap, we have Duress, more Duress also, Scared Prospector, Mrs. Factory Uncommon, Confiscate. Then we have this one, a good hit, Yawgmoth Position for a mythic, and we have a Storm Entity foil. So we'll go with Yawgmoth already, and Boon. Okay, so a good pile of DMR cards on this side, and we're going to go with this one, probably the last, not sure. So more snaps to use. Deep Analysis also, High Tide, Uncommon, Frantic Search, which is these are rare. Sad, a very sad rare for that one. It cost more, but don't really have the value. Let me just go with this. I think we have 6 more for the one, and this one is 4 boosters. So that gets you for the promo, which you open almost all of them for this one. So let me just check. Undying Rage will be nice. Nice Key Familiar. Okay, no more of this. We have a Flame Tongue Kabu. Trip Gateway again. Or rare. And what is our foil? Ah, we have a foil mythic pala. Another foil mythic. Classic World Warrior Dragon. I think this is already dropped down in value, but still a very good classic card, having that foil frame in a classic art. Classic foil frame, my main. So Sandstorm, we have the Slice and Dice again. Zombie Infestation, Mystical Tutor, nice. Good hit for the blue classic frame. Then we have some Undying Rage, the like. And last 2 packs for DMR before we go with the one. Should we have another video for that? So it is still a very massive holes, despite I thought that it was just those 3 small boxes. Damping Spear, nice. You can get the whole sideboard for this. And Siege Gun Commander again. So 2 more classic frame Siege Gun Commanders for our loots. And last for the DMR. Counter Spell, nice. Servant, Log and Thunder Terror, Assault Battery, Mrs. Factory, Lotus Blossom, Lotus Blossom borderless version. So still a very nice rare. Nice rare, value wise is not. Okay, now that's not the list, but we still have about 8. It's pretty much a long video now. Let's proceed. So 8 1 booster packs to go before we wrap this up, and just stay tuned for our store as we go to check on our inventory updates also for this one. If we get to have more of the DMR products added. So we're just going to place this one on the lower part of this map. It's quite Irritating to have. And yes, this one's the back. So we have a foil Copperline Gorge for the rare, and Miglos Maze. Then we have Kinzu. That is 3 rare pack. Uncommons will not really suffice here, so there's a good pile for that on the side. Next, we have a Molten Rebuke. We have a Nahiri for the rare again. So if I may have saw that Nahiri has been quite on the play now for the more mid-range decks. If you were going to check on my previous video, they'll have a deck tag for that. Then we have Melira, the Living Cure, Evolved Spinoderm for our rares. Then uncommons, nothing fancy. We have a foil planes though. Then for this one, next is a Dominaria foil and the Caramonix, the Rat King. We have the Salvo. Okay. But we have a Pyrrhixian Island for that. And then for this one, that's basically 3 and 4. Okay, so that's 7 packs, and we have 4 packs left for Pyrrhixian 1 before wrapping up this video. So the foil swamp, really nice. Okay, Gasinos here. Oh, we have a Nahiri again, so basically that's 2 Nahiris now. Conquer Bloom, Vanish into Eternity. This one is also a good common to serve, being the ending. And this one is being the ending foil. There's a Words Ticket, good rare. And the rest, we just have another planes, Pyrrhixian Plains. So we have the Hollow Sentinel, Dune Mover foil again. Wait, on the side, Melira, the Living Cure for a rare. So nothing else, not sure. Okay, this one's good. Plains. So we have a Gem Mover. And last but not the least, finally we're almost at the end of our video. Our last pull for one is a foil. It's not a foil. It's just a foil. Monument of Perfection. And a Plains. What's our foil? Just a Quicksilver Fisher. So that's basically it. We have finally done for our massive Ducky hauls. Our Pato Banketa sales house format got us some of these good cards. We got also a good haul of the commons, relevant commons. And probably for the pauper format, which you can also sell to our online store. And some of the good uncommons also, with some of these rares. So just pretty much stay tuned for posting in this in our store, so we get to have some new cards added, especially with the format of the Dominaria Remastered. So that's basically it, guys. I hope you enjoyed this mail day long video from MTG Ducky, and see you guys on the next upcoming mail days. Thank you for watching.